Hi Aquarius, this is your February 13th through February 19th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly's reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk to you about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. First of all, Aquarius, happy birthday to those of you who are celebrating this week. I hope you have an awesome year ahead of you. So this first spread is a new love this week. We have the Tower, clarified by the Six of Wands. We have both the King and the Queen of Swords, and also both of them are clarified by the Chariot. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, and we also have the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign, Gemini, Libra, or not Aquarius. We also have water on the table, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Yeah, you see what I'm seeing? The King and the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Usually, if neither of the people I do readings for are an air sign, I would call this a power couple, right? However, since you are an air sign, and then I would just have to assume that the person coming into your life is also a fellow air sign, Gemini, Libra, or another Aquarius. But that still doesn't, make it less of a power couple. Because I see a big victory. It feels like a win-win, right? First of all, there is 2 cards in the tarot decks that could be interpreted as a card of victory, success, triumph, and both of them are on the table, right? The Six of Wands all the way to your left, clarifying the Tower, is one of them, and the Chariot, clarifying both of you, is also a victory and success card. Okay, I clarified both of you. I often do this. I don't know if you've been watching me for a while, but whenever a King and a Queen come out in the same spread right next to each other, I often clarify both of them. And the Chariot showed up. This is a confirmation that both of you will feel like it's a victory. Both of you will feel like this is someone you could spend the rest of your life with. The Chariot is a card of moving forward and not looking back. For some of you, this is how you could be meeting this person. The Chariot could be a card of travel. If you're traveling this week, you could meet this person on the road. Or perhaps after the two of you get acquainted, you will want to spend some time alone. Go on a weekend trip, getaway, some kind of a deal, right? The Chariot could also be a card of a vehicle, right? So you could be meeting this person at a racetrack, you could be meeting this person at a car show, a dealership, or a service station where you're gonna take your car to change your oil for the vehicle, right? So yeah, the thing about this connection is going to happen really, really unexpectedly, right? The first card that came out is the Tower, and the Tower made me think real quick, but the rest of the spread is amazing, right? And in this case, the Tower is something that happens unexpectedly. Your life will never be the same again. Perhaps you didn't think you would find yourself in a relationship, or you will find a person who is going to be right down your alley, whom you will feel comfortable with, whom you will feel like you are each other's halves. Right? Even though we don't have a soulmate card here, it feels like the two of you will immediately connect. It's going to be instant chemistry, instant connection, right? Because of those 2 victory cards. And again, your life will never be the same again with the Tower card. For some of you, if this is also an Aquarius, and say you are going out with your friends for your birthday, they could also be an Aquarius celebrating their birthday in the same venue. Who knows, right? The Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces you're dealing with. But the Knight of Cups is all about love, right? It's the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. The Knight of Cups is often called the knight in the shining armor, and Prince Charming, right? So again, very quickly, this will escalate in a good, positive way, because I believe, yeah, it's like the two of you are not going to be able to let each other go. It's like you're not going to be able to get your hands off each other as well. Okay? In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Pentacles with 2 aces. 2 aces, right? One of them belongs to you, the other one belongs to them. Doesn't matter which aces came out. It's simply an indication from the universe that both of you want this, right? The Ace of Cups, if we want to speak in general terms, again, genuine, authentic love, just like the Knight of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a card of a proposal. right? It really often does. And there's also a pathway in the right bottom corner of that Ace of Pentacles. I know it's partially blocked, but trust me, it's there. This is a pathway to new life. And again, with the Tower card that came out, it's going to be very unexpected. All right, the Ten of Pentacles, the first card in the potential outcome, is a card of a commitment, marriage, rock solid commitment, or marriage as a matter of fact. Yeah, Aquarius, so that's one heck of a birthday present if you ask me, if you're celebrating this week, if you're traveling this week, or if you're taking your car for that oil change or to get new tires, you know, this is where you could be meeting this person. And the rest is history. Again, instant connection, instant. Your life will never be the same. I'm not going to do an extended for you because that would be a waste of time. Really happy for you, Aquarius. Congratulations. Aquarius, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Star. We have the Knight of Swords clarified by the Two of Cups. And we also have the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Well, you've got some kind of a decision to make this week, Aquarius. And I think it's going to stress you out a little bit. Okay? Yeah, the only major arcana card on the table is the Star, clarifying the Queen of Swords. And as I was clarifying the Queen of Swords, I simply asked, how will Queen of Swords feel about this, or is there any other information? And the Star showed up. Right, the Star is your major arcana card, clarifying you're the Queen of Swords here. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. This is a hint from the universe that you are in charge. You're the one calling the shots. All right? Don't be afraid to move forward. Don't be afraid to push your agenda through. Don't be afraid to voice out your opinion. Right? Because you're in your own reading twice with the Star and the Queen of Swords. And again, the Star, if you have your own major arcana card, that means you're the one calling the shots. You're the one in charge. So don't be afraid. I've never met an Aquarius who is afraid, but just in case, right? So, because we got the Nine of Swords, the first card that came out, I think that's you. You're stressed out about this, overthinking this. Perhaps you're not sure how to handle this. And you do have some kind of a choice, right? The Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a card of weighing pros and cons. It's a card of choosing. It's a card of trying to understand which way to go, which option to choose. At the end, we have the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Two of Cups. I believe the Knight of Swords is also your energy, right? The Knight of Swords is an air sign indicator. You are an air sign. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights. It's the most decisive knight. So again, go ahead. Don't be afraid. Say what you need to say. Do what you want to do. Pick the option that you want. Right? So say you're thinking about buying a house, and they like one house, you like another house. Don't be afraid to say, we're going to go with the one that I like. But this is just an example, right? You could be choosing between 2 other things, right? And I think they'll be on board, right? The Two of Cups clarifying the Knight of Swords, there's 2 people in it, right? So it is a card of when 2 people are on the same page, right? But I think, again, don't be afraid to, insist on something. On your option, the option that you like. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aquarius, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the King of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Wands, clarified by the Knight of Wands, and we have Judgment on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, you got this King of Wands, but it's going to be a very short conversation, if there is going to be a conversation. Okay, you're going to cut them out because they are a player, because you've learned your lesson, and you're not going to let this person lure you back into whatever you're going to regret later, right? So yeah, the King of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they could be a player. Could be a fire sign who is a player, right? We have Judgment on the bottom of the deck. This is a card of somebody coming back from the past. I believe that Ace of Swords sitting right next to the King of Wands belongs to you, right? You are the King and the Queen of Swords. And in both of those 2 cards, both the King and the Queen of Swords are holding up a sword. I don't know if you watched the new love spread. Both of them were there. Both of them were holding up a sword. So anyway, with the Ace of Swords, I think this is you cutting this person out of your life. Because you know what they're all about. Right next to the Ace of Swords, we have the Nine of Wands, clarified by the Knight of Wands, right? The Nine of Wands is a card of a wounded warrior, so it could be them after you tell them to leave you alone. Conservatively speaking, I think you will have a few other words for this person, which they're not gonna appreciate, right? That all of this is because they are the Knight of Wands, either a fire sign or a player. The Knight of Wands often does come through as a card of who is a hot and cold in and out of your life, playboy, playgirl kind of a character. All right, so yeah, you're basically sending them back to the past where they belong. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aquarius, this week. We have the Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles clarified by Judgment. We have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Two of Swords. And we also have you on the bottom of the deck, the Star. Okay? You got this King of Pentacles coming back to you, offering you something. For some of you, it could be somebody from your old job. They will offer to go back. And the Page of Pentacles, it could be a raise that they're offering you, or it could be like a sign-up bonus or something, some kind of a perk, right? But you're not going back. As a matter of fact, you're not going to be. They're not going to be happy to hear or read your reply, because yeah, you're like, seriously, now you want me back? After everything I've done for you, and I asked you for that phrase, and you never gave me, so I had to leave for you to finally come to terms, to finally realize that I am such an important asset to the company, right? So you can take that phrase and shove it. I'm not going back. That's what it kind of feels like, and I'm not over-exaggerating, Aquarius, right? We have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Two of Swords right next to the deck. I believe that's your reaction, right? The Seven of Wands, this is you standing your ground, not allowing this person back into your life, not allowing them to kind of do whatever. The Two of Swords clarifying the Seven of Wands, this is you remaining closed off. You're shutting them down, right? Judgment clarifying the King of Pentacles is a card of somebody coming back from the past. So I think you're happy where you're at now. The Star on the bottom of the deck, that's your major arcana card, right? We only have two major arcana cards, Judgment and you. That means you're the one in charge. So again, you're going to tell them that they can take that little race and shove it. Okay? Yeah. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Aquarius. We have the Three of Cups. We have the King of Cups clarified by the Six of Cups. We have the Four of Cups. And we also have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or Sagittarius. I usually go with a King or Queen if one or both show up. Yeah, you got this King of Cups showing back up. If this is your birthday this week, they will wish you a happy birthday, and perhaps they will either want to get back together with you if this is yet another ex, or it could be somebody from the past, right? Somebody you had a fallout with, you got into a fight with, and perhaps they're using your birthday as an excuse to bury the hatchet. But you'll probably say thanks for the birthday wishes, but thanks but no thanks. I don't want you in my life, right? So they must have screwed up. Must have screwed up in a big way, right? So yeah, the Three of Cups, the first card that came out, this is either your birthday celebration, or you may run into this person while you're socializing with your friends. You know, a party, some kind of a gathering, concert, show, theater, what have you. Right? The King of Cups is the person you're dealing with, most likely a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The Six of Cups, clarifying it, is a card of somebody coming back from the past. Again, either your ex or just somebody from your past, friend or whoever. Temperance, on the bottom of the deck, could be a Sag you're dealing with, but Temperance is a card of healing, burying the hatchet, getting back together, reconciling, rekindling. That's what they want. However, I don't think you're going to be welcoming this person back into your life, because the last card that came out is the Four of Cups right next to the deck. This is you rejecting them. This is you shutting them down. This is you saying thanks but no thanks. Alright, so that's what you're not expecting. And that's what I have for you, Aquarius, for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. Happy birthday one more time if it's your birthday week. And other than that, Aquarius, have an amazing